Welcome to a new episode of my favorite series here on the gaming channel, Game Release News, and this time it's the May edition. Just in case you guys didn't know it was May. This month we have a few big titles, a few really good looking indie games, and some DLC. First thing I want to mention quickly are two DLC packs that are supposed to come out sometime this month, and those are Fallout 4 Harbor and Black Ops 3 Eclipse. Those ones are pretty big, so if you play those games, keep your eyes open. Positron. This is a racing game based on a familiar 80s style. You have to navigate out of a maze while avoiding the trail of your own tails. Seems mildly entertaining. Release date is the 2nd on PC. Fragments of Him. Okay, so I'm deeply intrigued by this one. You follow the aftermath of the death of a man named Will, watching everyone around him be torn apart by his loss. His boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, grandmother, and more relive their final moments with him. It seems heartbreaking and awesome. Unfortunately for me, it's first person. Release date is the 3rd on PC and Xbox One. PS4 will be coming sometime in 2016 as well. Never-ending Nightmares. Oh shit, boys and girls, we've got another psychological horror game. I love those. What's cool about this one is it's inspired by the developer's own battle with mental illness. Definitely sounds like an epic ride. Release date is the 3rd on PS4 and Vita. It's already out on PC. Push Me, Pull You. This game is bizarre. It's a sports game where 2 to 4 players are attached at the waist, all trying to control the ball. It seems unique and maybe something I can play with viewers on stream, if it were ever released on PC. This reminds me of the Human Centipede, but cute? Release date is the 3rd on PS4. Battleborn. This is a first-person shooter meets MOBA style game. Created by the same developers as those behind the Borderlands series and published by 2K, this game promises to be pretty hyped, and it looks colorful. Release date is the 3rd on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Ray Gigant. I usually love JRPG style games like this one. Set in the near future, the world is ravaged by these giants called Gigants. But there is one boy who can defeat them using a secret power called Yorigami. Soon after, he was knocked out, detained, and taken to safety. That's where the game begins. Release date is the 3rd on Vita. Super Hot. You guys remember Super Hot, right? Well, it's coming to Xbox One on the 3rd of this month. A first-person shooter with unique mechanics and physics, cinematic kills, and quote-unquote plenty of carnage. Shadow Complex Remastered. I am super interested in this game. It's a remastered version of a game originally on the Xbox 360. It's a side-scroller powered by Unreal Engine, and it looks fucking sick. Literally, if you make anything into a side-scroller, I'm in. Release date is the 2nd on PC and PS4, Xbox One on the 16th. The Beggar's Ride. So, this is a puzzle platformer with extremely attractive graphics that follow the beggar through a distant land where he finds different masks where he can see through the eyes of God. Looks like one of those feel-good games, and I definitely want to give it a try. Release date is the 5th on PC and Mac. Hack It. This game markets itself, well, it doesn't market itself, or does it, as a fully immersive hacking experience. Interesting? Maybe. Release date is the 5th on PC, Mac, Linux. Of course this game's on Linux. Fantasy Tales Online. I've always wanted to try playing one of these cute little RPGs online. I'd literally love a 16-bit World of Warcraft experience. Dungeons, puzzles, bosses, and a rich item system. This game appears to have it all. Release date is the 5th on PC and Mac for Steam Early Access, and it's free. We should play together. Parkitect. I love the name. This is another Steam Early Access game. Build the park of your dreams in this business simulation game. Be as creative as you'd like, or pull ideas from Parks and Rec. Release date is the 5th on PC, Mac, and Linux. I and Me. This is an adorable puzzle platformer where you control 2 little fuzzy characters that look like cats that will interact the same way to all of your commands, making it difficult to maneuver them both through the puzzles. It's actually a pretty decently sized game too, with 4 chapters and 90 puzzles. Release date is the 5th on PC. Magic Quest. Magic Quest is coming to PC on the 5th of this month. This is a cute tower defense game with 8 heroes who each have their own unique abilities. One of the main features of this game that they're proud of is its scaling map. Plan your attack on a larger scale or zoom in for more details. Release date is the 5th on PC. Spunk and Moxie. And I have to do this. Sorry. Sometimes you gotta put in a little moxie to get the spunk. That's what you get for naming your male game character who happens to be a blob of goo, Spunk. Use one button to escape the evil laboratory with these adorable gobs of jizz in true classic platformer style. And it's interesting to see the rotating barrels similar to those in Donkey Kong Country. Makes me want to finish my DKC2 series. Release date is the 6th on PC. Emotep Pyramid Builder. This game looks god-awful. So much so that it has to be on the list so that we can all just go what the fuck together. You basically just watch a bunch of Egyptians build pyramids while telling them what to do. The graphics are Minecraft style. I think they should have done a classic Egyptian art style. That would have been cool. Release date is the 6th on PC, Mac, and Linux. Desiree. This is a poetic point-and-click adventure game about a colorblind kid named Desiree. When the teacher asks Desiree why he doesn't draw the sun like everyone else, he replies, "It's always night in my head." Experience his emotional turmoil in this black and white game. It looks amazing, in my opinion. Release date is the 10th on PC, Mac, and Linux. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Afterbirth is finally coming to the PlayStation and Xbox One. Dude, Jay and I held off playing because we wanted to play on the PS4, but we gave in like 2 weeks ago and continued on PC. Anyway, this is one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm I'm actually giving it away on this channel right now for PC. Link will be in the description. I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. Release date is the 10th. It will also be coming out on the Vita, Wii U, and 3DS, but those dates are TBA. Doom's our big one this month. Funny story, I found out the Doom beta was open the day before it shut down. I was pretty hyped, then totally forgot about it until the next day. Fuck my life. This is one of the very few first-person shooters I'm actually excited about because it's one from my childhood. The same team behind the original Doom and Quake has developed it too. Release date is the 13th for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Crush Crush. This looks like a Honey Pop knockoff, but hey, you gotta sift through all the shitty dating games to get to the gems, right? It could be good. Release date is the 13th on PC Early Access. Gamma Bros. The original 8-bit twin-stick shooter showcasing brotherly love is back. This is Pixel Gem's baby, and they're back to make the solar system great again. Games like this are always a good find. Release date is the 19th on PC and Mac for Steam Early Access. Giant. Dude, I love ants. Too bad I don't love first-person games. Anyway, this is an indie platformer where you're an ant traversing a human-sized world. I quote, "This isn't an ant sim, this is an ant-venture." I love shitty puns. Release date is the 20th on PC. Okay, so I guess Overwatch is also one of the big ones this month. And another first-person game. Damn it. Many of you have played the beta of this new Blizzard first-person shooter, but this month it's finally coming out. I know you guys are thoroughly hyped. I love Blizzard games, so I might try it, and I like the graphics style and Tracer's butt, but, you know, first-person. Release date is the 24th on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan. I mean, it's a TMNT game, so I am interested. I just hope it doesn't suck. Kick the shit out of people with the Turtle Brothers and their unique fighting styles in the sewers of, you guessed it, New York City. Release date is the 24th on PC, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. Whew, that's a mouthful. That's what he said. Gotta keep the jokes progressive, right? Death Road to Canada. Follow a randomly generated road as a car full of jerks in a zombie apocalypse. Argue with your friends and decimate zombies. This game is made for its replayability. It could be amazing like Binding of Isaac, or it could be complete ass. It does remind me of Dead Pixels though, which is a game that I've been playing lately, and it's awesome. But why Canada? Are the zombies nicer there? Release date is the 27th on PC, Mac, and Linux. Cat's lateral damage. Because the world needs more cat sims. At least it looks cuter and more properly made than the god-awful one I posted a few days ago. Link in the description. Release date is the 27th on PC, Mac, Linux, and it's already out on PS4. The Elder Scrolls Online: The Dark Brotherhood. The newest Elder Scrolls Online DLC is here at the end of the month for those who play it on a personal computer. Become the deadliest assassin and return to the Gold Coast with a new skill line, hours of story content, and more. I quote, "The blood will flow." Sounds like a period joke. Release date is the 31st for PC and Mac, and it'll be on the consoles in June. One Piece Burning Blood. One Piece is back with a new addition to its gaming franchise. This is a one-on-one fighting game with over-the-top moves. Nothing you wouldn't expect from a One Piece game, right? Release date is the 31st on PC, PS4, Xbone, and Vita. Dead Island Definitive Edition. Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide are now fully remastered for the new generation. If you haven't played it, or you loved it, I'm sure this will give you the ultimate Dead Island experience. Bone crunching, skull smashing, and all that. Release date is the 31st on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Oxenfree. I talked about this game before, and it looks excellent. It's about a group of friends who accidentally opened a ghost rift. I like a teen thriller from time to time. Well, now it's out on PS4. Release date is the 31st. And that's all I have for new game releases in the month of May. Hopefully June, July, and August won't be awful. I know we have E3 coming up, but often the summertime just gets kind of slow for game releases, so it was nice to have a really nice one this month. I hope you guys enjoyed, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and please post in the comments what you're saving for and what you're gonna buy this month. Also, did I miss anything? Sometimes I overlook things that don't look as great, but you guys might like them, or I just don't know about them. And I always want to be up to date on my gaming news, which is kind of hard with how busy I've been lately. So the help is greatly appreciated. I love you guys so much, happy gaming, and I'll see you next month with a new game release news episode.